It's... Be wrong to say if it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time it happened, I had to steady myself with a 5 foot. This chapter's so short, okay. Couldn't stand up very well, but for me it was comforting. Never thought knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited, but I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who was loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. How boring. You like ships? The other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clear, directed at me. Looked like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships. That's right. That's it, so this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to a little talk? That sounds so starting to bore me. You like ships, Pepega? Instantly, I saw his true character, the overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile, but under that thick skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like something of a putrid smell. Sensible way, of course. How should I put it this? It was the smell of a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komeda. Do you like ships, Pepega? It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so share a room with a person like this. Yeah, I'm definitely lucky. That's what you're talented then. Oh, boring talent. Boring talent? Well, that's exactly what it is. For someone I've meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possesses, huh? So you're really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? That's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Sorry, I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know that they're insignificant, they don't try to act to acknowledge their true what? Suspicions? They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps, does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that to a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. It's superiors? Oh, sorry, I clicked it too fast. What are you planning to do now that you ended up like this? There's nothing you can do, right? Yo, shut up, Presp. Listen, well, using people as a talent, too. It's now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person? You talk about the ultimate despair? Whoa. Junko? But how? I mean, I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now, rests in my posse. Monokuma? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. No way. No fuck way. Why is she back? Why is she back? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? To kill her this time, the person I hate so much. Hate? And explain your hand. Ah, this? The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand? What is happening? What is happening? But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Maybe that's because it's become one with me. Is that Junko's hand? That's Junko's hand! It's amazing, isn't it? I have successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy, because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power, and for that Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Look out the window, we're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on the island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, if it's no concern to me, I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I am so confused. I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. No, don't tell me what's happening. Do you have a guess who he's talking to? My sworn enemy. Is that Makoto? Is that Makoto? You really don't play along, do you? I don't know, bro. I'm just saying shit out of my head. So there, he did say he has luck. Is that Makoto? Did Makoto start this game? Huh? What is this? It's a door. It's a door. No, guys, when I start saying shit like that, it's just rhetorical. Oh, you want me to explain? No, I don't want you to explain. It'll all be explained, 100%. It's all rhetorical. Just go with the reactions. A door. Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Yes, JD, can I help you, bro? Do you like ships, Papega? Huh? Isn't this classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient room with everyone else. I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. Is there no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here? It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. Well, where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Is that a Monokuma alarm?
Ahem, ahem. Testing, am I on? Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this, so please assemble.
Huh? Are we playing with the first? Did he say what I think he just said? Yeah, he definitely said welcome to Host Peak, but why would this place be Host Peak? And not just that, what is the graduation exam? Is the killing over already? Bro, I can't end it right there, bro. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going, bro. I can't end it right there, son. It really is the first game. What the hell? Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school. What a creepy place. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak. Is this a creepy place for Hope's Peak that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go ahead and clear things up. Bro, this is literally the first game. What the hell's going on? Are we gonna see all the clap? Bro, if we see everybody from the first game, son, I might freak out, son. Hold on. If we see everybody from the first and second game, bro, I might freak out, son. So I brace myself and cautiously open the door. This is the end. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. Bro, I am so nervous. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. Bro, it's gonna have the first cast? Please have the first cast. It's a normal gymnasium. Yo, shut up, Jared. I know what you refer. Okay.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo,
You heard the announcement came here too, right? You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope Peak Academy or something.
that is...
That cannot be possible.
Well,
You're right.
yeah.
Any way you look at it, it's impossible. How long does it feel to turn the long-awaited Hope Peak Academy?
Right,
You. Where are we? Where'd you lock up this time? What a shock. I just told you this, guys. This is Hope Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
But it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it? Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope Peak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that? I don't believe it. But of course, it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope Peak Academy and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic. I do.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Ah, bro. Yeah, fourth wall break. Someone.
Don't fuck with me.
Enough with this bullshit. Just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard? We enter the ancient ruin and
In other words...
it means I made this Hope Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and inside of the ruin. What do you mean between?
Hey.
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Do you mind getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. Fine to hurry up to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment.
No
Nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. So what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On the other hand, I'm really happy that you guys finally going to
Are
graduate.
you sure about
I'm worried about
this?
whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived. No. Bro. If it's the survivors from the first game, am I gonna see my boy Hero again?
Hey,
You guys are just extras until the guests of honors arrive. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? Makoto? Hero? The boy Byakuya! Well, I do not think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So please rest assured and strive to do your very best during your field trip. That's usually left out. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, we're keeping going, bro. I can't stop it right here, son. If I get to see my boy Hero again, bro, boy, what is going on? Outside world, main cast. Somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey.
Like he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak, but that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
it cannot be.
There's no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. This is the final chapter, so it's long. This building's really Hope's Peak Academy. I just want to see if I see the main cast. Hold on. I'll go for like another 45 minutes if anything. This is Hope's Peak Academy. I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? Damn it, why is this happening? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I could become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possesses amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have to do that or you don't. So there is a trial in this one? Okay, so if there's a trial... Okay, if there's a trial, I'll stop at the trial. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become the Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you can't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course. You never had talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. I really am a nobody. I just want to see if I can see the other cast, bro. Why do I have to go through something like this? Did something happen?
Hey, bastard.
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey.
Just what the heck is Monokuma's anyway? Not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Chiaki died, yeah. Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not the world ender? That we really were tricked by Monokuma.
However...
The Future Foundation was responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if they're our allies, they may not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma's telling us to investigate that information on our own. Do you like ships, Pepega? Chiaki says she cannot betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do the graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Kuma said about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we've been before?
All right!
I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Minimaru!
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn something about Hope's Peak Academy about ourselves. I don't care if we don't anymore. If we can go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. We can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Bro, Chiaki's, bro, I really almost cried during Gundams and Chiaki's, bro. That's crazy. He's right. Pecco's hurt me a lot too, but I didn't almost cry. He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where's this place really is? What's happened to Hope Peak? None of that matters. What's important is I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we can do that. And there's no way we can stop now, but Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether we want to leave Jabberwock. Should already know that we'd chosen to stay on this island.
Hey, hey!
What are we gonna do? Can we start already? What are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all of our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'll just go on ahead for now.
Whoa.
You already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running around without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However...
We'll be fine. There'll be no longer any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
Alright!
So we should do our best as well. Like they said, it's not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at the green light, we never reach our goal.
Jeez.
Akane already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, there's no more killing. We don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. And let's get over and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. The water ones, Pepega.
Excuse me?
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse us.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia.
Please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and I finally return to my usual peaceful everyday life. Ooh, and they have this music too. Oh, yes, bro. Bro, nobody else should die, right? Crossing my fingers nobody else dies. But I want to see the main cast he's talking about, bro. If it's Byakuya and everyone else, bro, oh man. Oh wait, I walked through the gym, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way to make me back down. Okay, so we're here. Okay, we're on the 5th floor. Alright, let's go to the bio lab. Alright, it's not letting us go to the bio lab. That's it. Not going to talk to Sonia? Fuck Sonia, bro. Maybe I have to talk to Sonia. Shit. Hold on, maybe I'll talk to Sonia. The invisible wall has been erected to our limit of movement. Is it just me? This music is so good, bro. Oh, what is that? Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside of school. Perhaps a mistake to accept the inside of the building if it makes sense. What is this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, The History of Hope Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with the history class first. Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. So this is a thought Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at that. Might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy history as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school, privileged work that the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen throughout the scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. Nagito talking to Bach? I don't think so. No way. I mean, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent, so they decide to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal facility was hired and planned in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees of the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. But nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to the talentless commoners, people who care about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy, Ernest wished a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. Incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was a tragedy at Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like the manga's that suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Tragedy, the tragedy at Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic, there's no way the incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the name, so I don't really know the details, but no, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga, the Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again? Thing is, that's weird as you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that, too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or you unwillingly sealed those memories yourself. You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. Happens pretty often, not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a Reserve Corps student. Damn it, what the heck? The ultimate normal student, bro. That's our thing, the ultimate normal student.
What's going on?
Oh, it's kind of creepy. Can't even enter down there. This is another manga lying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Big rack. That's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt and was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, we'll be able to learn more a little about that incident. Took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the tragedy of Hope's Peak. The story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is... The name suggests... Oh, excuse me. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player of that event was a student named Izuru Kamukura. Izuru was a genius known as the symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. It's not Makoto, though. What? I know, Makoto was ultimate lucky. No, yeah, Makoto was ultimate lucky. To protect such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all the evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy was completely unaware of Izuru's existence. Izuru, who is known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students at Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's biggest and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, they stoked the fires of Reserve Corps students who had been long dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began, and that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entity of the tragedy of Hope's Peak. Eventually, the incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganronpa 0. Isn't that the light novel? I think that's the light novel. The heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. What irony for a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A town like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Damn it, he always leads up to something offensive. He seriously pisses you off. But ultimate hope. Naito mentioned that before, but it looks like something it means completely different here. This is the effed up classroom from game 1, isn't it? This one? I don't think it's this one. Where Byakuya was it? It might have been. I wish they'd give me more of those talents that I didn't have to. I think they didn't touch it. Yo, shut up, Russ. I'm just doing it now because it bugs you. Here it is, the Reserve Corps students in the Reserve Department began uprising. And what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Anyways, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but I think it's the most awful, most tragic event in human history. What kind of incident was it? Ultimate dyslexic. Shut up, son. A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? It says it is really messed up, but it's all doing is raising more questions. What if that certain student's us? Can I go to the bio lab now? I can. What the hell is this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. Just hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already.
I've been found.
Manga for more on the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. Biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Because what was that incident really about? It might turn out to be something lame. Flip through the pages of the manga and hope that I was right. Story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself was that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of the creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising Ow, my teeth. The uprising by the reserve course students that triggered the tragedy of the Hope Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was now limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. By then, it was too late. Wait, did I miss one? I think I missed one. But as it spreads across the world, certain abnormalities came to light. Confined, not confirmed, whatever. But then it was too late. The end and the means had vanished, and the wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. And as if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times when senseless death was the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized that it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope Peak Academy, a group called the Ultimate Despair. Shut up, Red. Instead of using Hope Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as the ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing my chest, but my body felt ice cold. It was because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My friends, my family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant, what's happened to them?
No way!
Are you seriously yelling at manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
You don't like the manga? High school student who doesn't like a manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough. What is this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, it's such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during the period that has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened and I actually forgot about it? Extra beatings? No. There's no way that's possible. How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues are here and real. Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see, so that's how it is. That's what he means by when he says that. That's stupidity. Same mess, I'm conflicted, you know. On the one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before we make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we want to stay on this island. There's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope, just like now. Perhaps, no, that's definitely it. What in the world is this Ultimate Despair group? They're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope Peak Academy to its destruction. They connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Peak. Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? What if they were actually able to do it? Then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then the killings were involved and connected to them as well? No use, I'm going to freeze to death. I'm at my limit, I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. So is everyone back? No. No. I guess there's a trial in this chapter, so I'm gonna try to get to the trial. So, I don't know how much longer that's gonna be, but we'll find out. So where can I go? Okay, 5B is open. No, I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him.
Jeez.
When I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glaring at me. I wonder why. It can be shitty either way.
Damn
So I'll
right.
let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do that either.
Hiya!
Hope you're doing pleasantly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No,
There's
no.
another thing I need to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. It's like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What do you need to tell me? About that key piece of information you've been waiting for so long. About the ultimate despair. Good stream, not everybody? Alright, Midori. Appreciate you, man. Have a good rest of your night, bro. Thank you for hanging out, man. For real. We'll probably be doing the trial tomorrow. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group of these days. It
Actually,
was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. We talk about Junko?
yes, indeed.
Yep, Lady Junko Inoshima. Junko Inoshima.
Hey,
The former ultimate despair, she created despair brimming with charm and humor. She created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
don't fuck with
Hold
me.
on a second. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would just join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl. Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? Nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power.
phew.
Her connection were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who wouldn't have been in a position to neutralize the threat.
Huh?
And what was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they cause the incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It's Junko's Enoshima's despair. What? Junko Enoshima despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Juno Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie Hajime is a human, and that's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other idea. Oh, what's good, Hank? How you doing, bro? So, the ultimate despairs who have been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. You like despair, Papeg? All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's who dedicated it to Junko. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to their children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. To hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. You know about the final days of the reserve corps students during the tragedy at Hope Peak Academy? Final days.
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. What do you mean, final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their roles as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. Was it us? One person excluded, huh? Is that me?
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can't believe this. Ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. Doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima's already dead. Huh? Get her bitch ass off my screen, son. How does he know that? How does he know that? Hey, Fuyuhiko, is that true what you said? Junko Shen was really dead?
Huh?
What, you didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life, in that bloody classroom. Holy classroom. No, wait, what was that you said about the Killing School Life? Like, the killings were involved in... There were killings that happened at Hope Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
Yeah, I saw that. We saw that picture a while ago. For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb drag. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed school killing life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
like...
Turns out the Killing School Life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of the former students of Hope Peak and forced them to kill each other. Took away their memories? That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. It's limited to being a cruel asshole. Surveillance cameras was broadcasting the whole thing? Students of Hope Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival. They were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. How was Mike versus Roy a draw? It was a draw? Oh nah, that's messed up. But that messed up. Playing was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. What is that? Oh, is that Nate Robinson, bro? Oh, he got fucked up, bro. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Junko's no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason for her to fear someone to be dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then who is our enemy? Junko Enoshima's already dead. Are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings were involved and resembled that killing in school life. I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit.
The students from Hope Peak Academy stopped the real deal. There's no way we'll lose to some fake. But this is really an imitation. Are those surveillance cameras the same too? Cameras all over Jabberwock. And they broadcasted it somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the Killing School Life? And Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What, do you have a problem with that? I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. Hop in the ring right now? Bro, fuck off, son. Nah, son. What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that? One step at a time, you're getting closer. Clearing my character route. You're not making any sense again.
Well, now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you guys everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Wait, is Zhang Li really come out tomorrow?
What?
You want to hear about the Ultimate Despairs again? Not really
Hey,
easy to. Alright. We're done with that. Oh, we're on the 4th floor now. Okay. Huh? They changed to a different hallway again. Yeah, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right, there's no time to be surprised by something like this. Never boxed again though. Yeah, he looks like he really got fucked up. This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in the music room? The mark engraven in the monument is a symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol is a short passage engraved. Combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope Peak. I don't know. Aren't they known as the World Ender? This is completely different. Completely made it up. So do you think it was the main cast is do you think it was the real yeah, it might have been the main cast who made the future. Gonna be my punching bag? Bro, fuck off. I'm not be your punching bag, bro. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information of a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope Peak. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. I believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though, I don't believe this group can go that far without Juko and Inoshima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the school killing life. Also, if they're survivors of Hope Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue the investigating this matter. Also, regarding the separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki was part of the Future Foundation, but there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're taken from some other world. What happened in the outside of Jabberwock Island? We're on chapter 6 now. What's good, idiot? I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that in a mean way. We're on chapter 6 now. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history really is true. Then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. The Foundation's enemy, then is true, and true enemy must be the ultimate despair who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Also, this caused my attention in the email too. Research facility at Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email. What's that about? Favorite character so far? In this game I had 4. I had Peko, who's dead, Gundam, who's dead, and then Soda and Akane. Peko was my favorite about everybody. Fuihiko's growing on me a lot too, so. What happened to Chiaki? Chiaki died. If there's really a reason the research facility on this island. There should be other Future Foundation members here. There's still so many mysteries. Yeah. Rest in peace to Peko, bro. I love Peko, bro. But I still have Soda and Akane, so that's all that matters. This feels different from a classroom. Probably the office, right? I mean, the room has this kind of stuffy teacher vibe to it. Office, now that you mention it, it does look like that.
No.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? List of subjects. It's written on the blackboard. In large numbers just below that. Or names I've seen before. That's Izuru. Hope Peak Academy founder Izuru Kamakura. Founder of Hope Peak Academy, and this name. Check general and just. Okay. Let me do that real quick. Damn. You got that full on afro, huh? You got that Full on afro. Fuck out of here. Oh, well, have fun. The lot's about to happen. I appreciate you. What about unexpected blackens? I have no idea. Appreciate you, idiot. Thank you, man. Miss Hiyoko Sayonji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew was 10... She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't have a good feeling about this one. No way I can sense the resemblance of Hiyoko, but her height and figure is too different from the Hiyoko. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, not even Junko, bro. Is she part? Oh, no. She might be part of the Ultimate Despair, son. This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister, son? No, it says Hiyoko Sayonji on here. And Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. All sisters with the same first and last name.
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister? It's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko's the Sayonji's family's only daughter. Yeah, she looks pretty hot, bro, not even lie. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative, so... No, it's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hiyoko.
Of course
What are you
not!
saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this? I mean, she was famous for a childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today,
Well, regardless,
I'm feeling white.
all the clues have provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? If this is the truth, and Hiyoko in the newspaper, she's still alive. Of course, it's gotta be Hiyoko, bro. Of course, it's gotta be Hiyoko, huh? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey,
Could it be related to the list of subjects over there?
this is bad.
Said subject, it may be, it means that there was some kind of experiment, right? Does that mean experiment changed Hiyoko's body? What am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? Did Monokuma say today I'm feeling white? Did he? Did he? I don't even know. If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're all just test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of test subjects. What kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
Better not have anything to do with time travel. Look at Peko Yama, bro. And then there's one just that says the ultimate imposter. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best in continuing your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Ashima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there's still a leader on par with Junko and Ashima. Although I know nothing about the remnants of despair, will not be able to end this incident. For this research, for the reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? Doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If this biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds. I heard that. I heard, bro. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. I heard Mike Tyson and the other guy freaking Drew. What? Can now go on to the next stage. Next stage. Damn it, not again. This all was different from the last time. I guess when that fly Monokuma mentioned was raised, I moved to a different hallway from the last. The rec room. That was Celeste's favorite room. Everyone knew before the fight. They even said there would be no real winner and it was raise money. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't know that. A billiard table and dartboard is shelf lined with the magazines. I don't know why people are surprised. I didn't even know that. That makes more sense. It's hard to think of a room. But how was the fight? Was the fight good at least? It's hard to think of a room like this actually exists like a school. The Monokuma bottles. It was good? Oh, there you go. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? So it's cool to see him fight for real. Hey, that's awesome. But that Jake Paul. What an imposter. Why an important document? About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope's Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions in intricate order. Legend's still about to be thinking about Celeste V3. I am, bro. This was her favorite room. It was full of difficult technical terms. I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word True Hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing True Hope. Hope Peak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True Hope, huh? She's dead, Legend. Get over it? No. No, she's still alive, bro. There's something funky going on, bro. She's still alive. Looks like another email passage. Forgotten the report we gave you the other day. We have finally succeeded in acquiring them and placed them in our care. We were successful in acquiring all 15 of them due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details, and it's unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some of them are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. We decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. Huh? So the people that put us on that island are the survivors from the first game. For the remnants of despair, there are still no solid regards in this matter. We have no new information to report. We'll continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. I'm about to create a something, bro. Give me Maruki's power. Give me Maruki's power, bro, and that's clip. This is not possible. The Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
Hi, my Hajime. If you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
Exactly what it looks like. They're Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. Can you even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no.
Oh, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. No, that's not important. The true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Oh, on the second. Holy shit. Am I streaming or something? Oh, this is gonna... This hurts my head. This hurts my head. What the hell?
It smells. Based on my gut feeling.
At least that's what my gut's telling me. The answer is with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see, my gut feeling is... They're both.
Yeah.
He's right, they're both. Both? What do you mean? I don't know any details, it's just my gut feeling after all. What the hell is happening, son? What the hell is happening? This hurts my head, son. It's the prequel to V3? I may. Just because everybody's saying so, I may. I may. This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. Kane's gut has a good track record thus far. That's true. That's true. Hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. Future Foundation. To Future Foundation 14th, Makoto Naegi. Okay. Makoto's starting to come into play. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing in a serious act of treason? Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to how dangerous it is to keep their people alive. Stay calm to think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of the hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agree with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return to the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of the future filled with hope. So, the OG6 took the remnants of despair and moved them somewhere. So, everybody that in the first game moved them. Makoto Naegi, but he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Makoto Naegi, huh? This is where Makoto comes into play. Makoto's still sus, even in the second, so yeah, honestly. This is getting really interesting, bro. Ooh, the laundry room. Junko. Did I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this laundry, this looks like a laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was at a school and now I'm suddenly in the laundry room? This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power's on too. Is this the next clue? Yo, killed the Gundam Sis. Neo World program. This word Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it a few times already. Neo World program has had another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. Developed the Neo World program. Individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, Chihiro, the Ultimate Neurologist, we don't know, and the Ultimate Therapist. We know who the Ultimate Programmer is. Wait, it's not December yet. What's up, boss? Hey. Among the many talented people who research results were utilized, my mounted device of the cranium, the Neo World program, allows its subject to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world throughout the use of the virtual world. Been awake for a little too long? What you mean, bro? What do you mean by that? However, this is a device for psychotherapeutic purposes only, and any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. I should get some rest is what I'm saying. Yeah, get some sleep, bro. If you need it, do it, bro. Don't keep yourself up. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world program. Feeling an emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness in the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. All disappearing until all I feel is despair. I screamed loudly as if it was confirming the voice of my own. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
Gotta raise the flag more in order to clear my character out. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Try to make it to your stream a little bit earlier next time. You good, boss? Yo, appreciate you, man. Have a good night, bro. You all set. Made up. Including me, too? Oh, shit, I forgot my bad pet. Whoops. Forgot about my pet. Sorry. Night Legend, good night, chat. Appreciate you, man. Have a good night. By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that will truly deserve to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can survive them. Huh? What are you streaming tomorrow? Probably this. When we first left, I'll probably try to finish this game. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. If you don't level up your pet now, you never will. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Bro, oh my god, what is happening? Ugh. I can't.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Special Character Legend Edition. I asked what time? Oh yeah, after I get out of work, sorry. After I get out of work. 11:30. And this time for realsies, because I got today off. But I have to work Monday now, so which is fine. I don't mind. Is this floating? It's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. What in the world is it? What is happening? Is that binary? Yo, Jiren, I need your help, bro. What does this all say? Oh, that's Chihiro. 11:30, because that's when I get out of work. I'm sorry. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person. It's alter ego, bro. A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No early stream Monday? I'm sorry. Now I have to, I have to work on Monday now. Since I took today off. Is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It'd make me happy if you call me alter ego. Let's fucking go. That is my name my master gave me when he created me. You can talk? What are you? Alter ego, artificial intelligence program. I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. My existence is the one you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building. Okay. Apartment building, but I like the power to manage individual rules. The virus has affected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of this, the world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. I'm gonna need a big rack to get cheered up. Big rack. On the right it says not female. Oh, that's funny, bro. It does. Fujisaki Chihiro. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? It has admitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world, and as such, only the data we collected during this experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data is detailing Jabberwock Island where the research facility is located. That's why previous Jabberwock Island cityscapes was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place, the answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstance. For example, this school you're in. It appears the space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. How would you die? I would get murdered. I wouldn't be a murderer. I'd get murdered, probably. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of it's... No, Jiren would die before me, but I'd probably be next. I understand what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There's no way for me to acknowledge it as its truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction? Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what the world is. Can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? It serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you could say it's a program for creating hope. Program for creating hope. But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Moving memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right, we did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me, too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope Peak Academy while it's still in the experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I do not know what's happening from the outside world. I'm sorry. I say we're lab rats? That's the only thing I think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or the Future Foundation, not our ally. Sorry, I can't provide that much help. If I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new worlds make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? This session, the New World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? They're disguised as teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer in your teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all, but the Observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they seemed the same as everyone else. What kind of authority did that teacher role have? Example, a teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The New World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but the function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as though it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my ability which contained my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight it back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. Probably talking about Monokuma rocking the funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of one-sided attack. The alter ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this is supposed to be a virus that's so smart that it surpasses this alter ego? If so, that virus possesses an artificial intelligence just like her. Yo, Rasp, chill, son, chill, son. An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one, that's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect Neo World program? Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was affected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo program has been installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. But been a good boy, I deserve it. I'll think about it, bro. I'll think about it. But the only one person who could enter the facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. I may assume that I just heard that is the truth. I may assume that everything is a lie. Aw, observers. Oh my god, that hurt my ear. What the fuck? It's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it, but I'm still able to defend these essential areas. So it has a limit too. A limit. It took over an observer, and then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey!
Okay then, even if you're just a god on the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose I exist between life and death yourself is inevitable. So it can be parallel too. Oh, better luck next time. Alright, bro. The deflection based on the definition of the existence that constitutes a relationship from there, the paradigm. Change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world in the situation from the context he invites your death. Hey? Hell's going on? Makoto! Makoto! You're right. You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the other one? Maybe you can't hear me from the other side. currently talking to the world all through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we're forced to watch you this entire time. Things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Oh shit. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus interference, I couldn't. I love this music, bro. This music is so good. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept the outside interference. The alter ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. Just who is this guy anyways? Is he our ally? Makoto! Since there's no time I'm going to say, I need to say, I believe you're literally listening to me. But first I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing will help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. Never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. Can't say for sure the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us. The anime ties in with this part? Which anime? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? 11037. Fucking Leon. That's the number we found in Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you have finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts this program was perfect. Even though the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in the place where the teacher wrote would not be able to go. Never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Damn. She was still thinking of Sayaka. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted you to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of the teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end that you guys can choose your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. It could be after too. Oh, if you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start that forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. In order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Ow! That fucking noise. Shit hurts my ears, bro. I'm sorry if that hurts all your ears too, bro. That shit's loud.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see.
Anyway.
That's all the hints you're gonna get. It's that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useful stuff. I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see, it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear, but still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? 11037. Order goes Danganronpa 1, Ultra Despair Girls, Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa 3, Anime, then V3. Okay. That makes more sense. The anime acts as a prequel to this game too, though. Really? God damn. This is so much to take in. Well, this may be where I end it. Hold on. The main cast. Let me see the main cast, please.
Please enter the red door.
Oh shit. Red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what that one means right now for any of you to finish this. And again here, crazy I tell you. I'm sorry. I heard it's super long, bro, and I'm not gonna have the time to finish, so. Well, I will finish this tomorrow if this is it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did not say much. Nah, you good, bro. This place.
Yo.
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
Seems that this is gonna be the final place.
However,
This place is. Is this a trial field? Why is it a trial field? Sure looks like a trial ground. We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door of the ancient ruin leads to.
Hey,
Seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up till now.
damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something. This is a dream, then this too is very.
welcome.
You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping by Home Speak Academy, you finally come back to this place. The graduate exam site was the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island.
You.
You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before.
Here.
This trial field actually inspired the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original.
Hey,
Graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course.
That's what you guys decide.
huh?
And if we decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules of the game are much simpler this time.
Yes,
There are
indeed.
two options: graduate and repeat, right? You have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote. Whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them will be treated as an absence. It will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as absences.
then.
The results is based on our majority vote. Graduation chosen by a majority vote. From there, an event that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. If we do the stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. You can already press it right now.
No.
You can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? Your will to be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up. Shut up.
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My mind, which your orifices are you using to spew bile? Wait, what? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know. What does that mean? It won't end with just a majority?
That's right.
I want to be the judge, every single one of you, to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it.
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Well,
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
no way.
But you don't have to worry, there's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is just merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. Doing it because that's how it has to be. Doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He has a limit too. Is this what alter ego was talking about?
Anyway,
Anyway, even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it and solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority vote, and from there we move to the graduation program. Why do we even have to do through something so dumb? Well, that is, you said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for the time then. Who's the main cast? Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
that is
There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We're the only ones who are involved, you know.
so annoying.
Doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. You just performed your roles without completing.
You pissed me off.
What's with that chump comment?
Can't ignore that.
No, it's not important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive you.
I dare you treat him like a toy.
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? Guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, see my power into your memories. So is this it? If this is it. Alright. This is it, bro. This is the end of the game. We are almost done with Danganronpa V2. This game, not V2, just Danganronpa 2. Bro, this game is getting weirder and crazier, and we might see Makoto and the remaining 6, bro. Yo, if we see them in this game, bro, I might bust a nut, son. If I see my boy Hero again, bro, I might just freak the fuck out. But yeah, that is going to be the end where I leave off.